Pikmin is a game that for many years has been overlooked by a lot of people, mainly due to Nintendo releasing the Pikmin games on consoles such as the GameCube and the Wii U, which notoriously sold very poorly in terms of other consoles. But because Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4 both released on the Nintendo Switch, one of Nintendo's most popular consoles, it meant that the game was accessible to a lot more people, which in turn made Pikmin more popular overall. But for me, Pikmin has been a cornerstone of my childhood, even before the release of Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4. And I'd like to talk today about what Pikmin means to me, how it has changed my life, and why I enjoy the game so much. If you do enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel to be able to see future uploads from me and to help my channel a lot. Also, consider joining the Discord, link will be in the description. But for now, let's get into the video. First, I'd like to talk about how I was introduced to Pikmin. It all started around 2010 when my dad owned one of the best consoles in my opinion, which was the GameCube. I remember being allowed to play Pikmin for the first time ever, and it was the best experience I think I'll ever have. I loved every aspect of the game, the graphics, the music, the lighting and the characters. Everything was beautiful and I couldn't get enough of the game, and I kept on playing for hours and hours. I was instantly in love with the game, and despite having no clue what I was doing, I still loved every second of it. I spent most of the time wandering around, throwing my Pikmin at random stuff and then getting them eaten by enemies. But regardless of that, it was still an amazing experience, and I'd give anything to relive my first day playing Pikmin again. I wasn't able to stop. I kept insisting that I wanted longer and longer on the GameCube just so I could finish the day and get all the treasures that I needed and to fix Olimar's ship for him. And I knew from that day forward that Pikmin was going to be at the front of my mind for years to come, and it still is to this very day, and I'm thankful for that. My dad sat and watched me play that game for every second, and this is one of the reasons why I love Pikmin, because I've got so much sentimentality behind it and so many great memories that it holds such a special place in my heart that I don't think I'll be the same person today without it. One of the first things I noticed was how free the game made you feel. Being young at the time, I obviously didn't know what to do with the game fully, but I was allowed time to go and explore and find my own things to do. The fact that the game gives you the ability to choose your own play style is amazing, and it's another feature that makes the game one of my favourite of all times. For example, if you want to beat the game as fast as you can do that. If you want to 100% complete the game, you can do that as well. And even if you just want to sit and explore the world and find little secrets, you can do that as well. It's completely up to you, and that is why this game is amazing. When I think of Pikmin, one of the first things I think about is the serenity. The music paired with the lighting is one of the most harmonious combos I've ever seen in any game. Most of the music is designed to be calming and smooth until it changes based on the environment you are in, which I'll get into later. I'd usually find myself just sitting and listening to the music and watching the environments pass around me. This game's music is otherworldly while still being comforting and homely. And when I listen to this music now, after nearly 10 years of playing the game, it's so nostalgic to me that it hits me like a brick. Some songs in this, as well as the whole game itself, is moulded around the player's experience, and it makes sure you know that, with certain changes in the music that are subtle yet noticeable, depending on what you're doing, such as working, fighting enemies, or being in danger of any sort. Here's an example of how the music changes based on what you're doing in the game. This just goes to show the attention to detail Nintendo's put into their Pikmin games, and I can't thank them more for it, as it makes the game feel more lively and more adaptive, and almost as if every experience of the game is not the same for anyone. Pikmin as a game makes you really bond with the Pikmin that you have in your squad, as even one death makes you feel upset over it, and it makes you work harder to conserve as many Pikmin as you can and save their lives. The sound effects used when you lose a Pikmin are really powerful and really convey how heartbreaking that one Pikmin being gone is. And it makes it sink in even more what you've done to make that Pikmin die, and helps you avoid it in the future, to avoid the losses and avoid hearing those sounds. Another one of my favourite things about Pikmin is the design of the Pikmin and the captains themselves. It looks really comical and cartoony, which I think is a really great aesthetic, and it works well with the storyline of the game and the gameplay itself. The fact that each Pikmin is so unique really sets them apart from the other types, like the yellow Pikmin with big ears, the blue Pikmin with a gill or a mouth, and the red Pikmin with a long nose. The designs are so unique and interesting that I can't help but doodle them from time to time when I've got nothing better to do. It just goes to show that Nintendo wanted to make this game memorable and wanted it to be stuck in people's heads for a long, long time, and it's absolutely worked for me and probably many, many more people in the community. Speaking of the community, the Pikmin community is one of the best I've ever been in. The people in it are so sweet, and the art they do, the videos they do, and the music they make, everything is so good. They genuinely excel in being amazing and welcoming to everyone, new or old. In recent months, I haven't interacted with Pikmin as much as I want to, but making this video, it's made me realise how much I've missed out and how much I want to get back into Pikmin. Being a part of the Pikmin community meant that I've made some amazing friends who I still talk to this day, and I couldn't have been happy that I found them, because I've had so many laughs and so many good times with them that I don't know what I'd do without them, honestly. I can say without a doubt that Pikmin is my favourite game of all time, hands down. I genuinely can't put into words how much fun I've had playing it and how much I've enjoyed interacting with the community. This game has changed my life so much, and I'm thankful for Nintendo for making it such a perfect game and putting it into the light it needed to be in many, many years before Pikmin 4 released. If you haven't played Pikmin before, I urge you to do it, because people have either not played it or have played it and really enjoy it. And I think if you haven't played any Pikmin game yet, you're really, really missing out. Overall, Pikmin as a franchise is one that shouldn't go unrecognised, as although it has passed somewhat under the radar for many years, it still remains a timeless classic to pick up at any time, to be enjoyed by anyone of any age. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me yap about Pikmin for a solid 7 minutes. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel, because more content like this is coming soon. And with that said, thank you again for watching the video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.